Hey guys, Tara Ryan here, and today's tip from Tara is an announcement about property inspection waivers. We are now able to check addresses for you for any buyers who have pre-approved with us before you make an offer. So let's back up and talk about property inspection waivers and what that means. Bottom line, on conventional loans, if you're doing a large down payment and you've got a good credit buyer, they would be eligible for doing a loan where we waive the property inspection, in this case known as the appraisal, meaning if they fit into that category, then Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac will look in their database and say, hey, for this address at the $600 contract price, yeah, we believe that. And the way they do that is by looking in their database of all the appraisals that have been done in that neighborhood, on that home, or nearby. They have been digitizing these appraisals now for 5 years, so there's a lot of data up in the cloud about homes, how many bedrooms they have, how big they are, what they appraised for, and the computer can then go, yeah, 600, I believe that. And in that case, they will lend without requiring us to do an appraisal. So I'm not talking about a drive-by or a desktop. I'm talking about literally being able to waive the requirement for an appraisal. I'm sure you've seen that on some deals from time to time. But wouldn't it be helpful to be able to check that information before you make an offer for your client? Sometimes it can be complicated. I'll give you an example. I've got a buyer couple right now, and yesterday the husband really wants this home, and he was saying, yeah, let's waive the appraisal contingency because I want this house, right? And we know there's multiple offers. Even as the market is starting to shift, it's still super competitive, and if you want that house, you got to go for it. His wife, however, is a little more conservative, and she said, I want the comfort of the appraisal so I can see that the value is going to be okay, right? What we decided to do is I said, hey, why don't we just check the address and see? And we ran it. We were able to get the property inspection waiver, and we were able to use that information to say, hey, to the wife in this case, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac don't believe we need an appraisal in this particular loan because of what they know about that property and that address. Now, could they still choose that they want to do an appraisal? Sure. She could still choose that she wants an appraisal contingency. But in this case, she was like, great. If Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac don't want one, I don't want one either. So we were able to go in with no appraisal contingency and get that house under contract. Plus, they saved the $500 cost of the appraisal. So it is a fantastic feature when it works. I want you to know that we here on my team can look up those addresses for you in advance. I can only do it when a buyer has a pre-approval with us. So remember, it is tied to the buyer's qualifications as well. So I can't do it for your listing to just look at the address itself. It is tied to a potential buyer. But if you've got a pre-approved buyer and you're going to look at homes this weekend and you find one that you think you might want to make an offer on, reach out to us. Let us run it and see if it qualifies for that waiver up front so we can help you close more deals.